Each year, 20.9 million people are trafficked worldwide, according to the International Labor Organization. And some of those people are trafficked right here in Nebraska.
My name is Teresa Belsky. I am a human trafficking survivor.
Belsky of North Platte was unknowingly her husband's victim for 10 years before finding out that she had been repeatedly drugged, raped, filmed, and then put on the internet for her husband's profit. It's difficult for people to believe that human trafficking occurs locally because a majority of people think that human trafficking is only about forced labor and servitude, but they forget about the sex trade, according to the public safety director of Lincoln, Tom Cassidy.
Human trafficking in Lincoln is primarily about the sex trade, and it's primarily about vulnerable women who are being exploited by others for profit.
Prostitution is a form of human trafficking, which is something many people don't realize, says Cassidy. But the fact is that even though it may not be forced, there is almost always someone else profiting and taking advantage of the prostitute's vulnerability, says Cassidy. Sriani Tidball, a professor at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, has been working to end this issue for many years, but says there is still work to be done. Laws are a key factor in putting an end to human trafficking in Nebraska. According to a national study of existing state laws done by the Protected Innocence Challenge, Nebraska received a D grade in the rankings, coming ahead of only 15 other states. Nebraska's Attorney General, Doug Peterson, is aware that the state is behind the curve on human trafficking laws, but is working to make advancements, starting with a new bill.
What we've done is a variety of things in the bills that we have strengthened the penalties so that if we can arrest someone for sex trafficking, the penalties are going to be felony type penalties, not misdemeanor. Number two, we've tried to strengthen the language on providing services to the victims taken out of sex trafficking, and also strengthen their ability to pursue claims against the traffickers.
Predominantly rural parts of our state.
If this new bill gets passed, it will be the first step in helping countless of victims receive the justice they deserve. How many, though? It's difficult to know how many human trafficking victims exist in Nebraska for many reasons. First, according to Peterson, prosecution is difficult because victims don't come forward. Second, according to Officer Sarah Williams of the Lincoln Police Department, many cases aren't listed as human trafficking cases, but rather prostitution or domestic violence cases. Finally, human trafficking is such a hidden crime, and in Nebraska, it happens in even the smallest of communities. But according to Peterson, the number of cases isn't what's important.
This isn't about a quantity issue. This is about dignity of human life. So if it's going on, whether it's 10 or 100, we have to address whatever that number is.
For NewsNet Nebraska, I'm Erica Nett.